Welcome, Capricorn, to the month of May 2018. I'm Megan of North Star Astrology, and this is another general transits reading for those of you born with your sun, moon, and or rising signs in the earth sign of Capricorn. Now, the month starts out with your ruling planet in the first house of self and body. And if I'm talking a little softer, it's because it's late at night, 11:30 at night, and so normally I don't record this late, but anyhow, the month starts out with Mars sextiling the moon from your first to your 11th houses of friendships and the physical body. So with this moon sextile Mars, you can emotionally assert yourself big time in group events and friendships. And on May 4th, Uranus trines the moon. When the moon goes into your 12th house of the subconscious mind and comes all the way over here to your 4th house, here's Uranus over here in your 4th house of the home. Might as well put it right up there. Okay, so now with this very pleasant, harmonious trine, your subconscious mind is emotionally connected to your dream state, as well as concretely, but yet let's see, spontaneously. See here with Mercury, see there's like a flavor of that. That's why I mentioned the conscious mind. There is a very harmonious trine coming from your 12th house of the subconscious mind to the 4th house of the home, as this is naturally the Pisces house and this is naturally the Cancerian's house. Then on May 6th, Uranus then squares the moon when it comes into Capricorn, and 3 signs away, 3 houses away, squares the moon. The moon squares, or Uranus squares the moon, as this is Earth, your Earth, and Aries is fire. And so now there is a bit of, some kind of minor tensions, as the square is shorter than the opposition. It's a little closer, but there could be some kind of irritations within the home concerning Uranus squaring the moon. Then on May 8th, the last quarter moon goes into your 2nd house of money and what you value and your self-worth at 17 degrees 27 minutes Aquarius. Okay, and this last quarter moon means that you'll be wrapping up last minute concerns regarding money. And then on May 9th, Uranus sextiles the moon. So with this sextile, from air to fire, there is a most pleasant feeling about how you can put that little bit of money into that last minute project into the home in sudden transformational ways. Then on May 11th, Mars, let's see, wait a minute. Well, here it is. On May 11th, Mars sextiles the moon when the moon enters Pisces and goes into your third house of communications. And Mars here is in Capricorn, your sign, Capricorn. Mars has been in Capricorn, and on May 11th it's now sextiling the moon. So now, once again, you can very much have a very pleasant sense of emotional interaction with the conscious mind and how you interact with this sextile. Then on May 13th, Mercury leaves Aries and enters your fifth house of romance and creativity. The fifth house. Mercury enters Taurus on May 13th. So now you'll be your sister sign, since it's an earth sign. So now you'll feel even more grounded, since this is fixed earth. And then on May 15th as well, the moon enters the other cardinal sign, your cardinal as well, and conjuncts Uranus in your fourth house of the home. So now, with this conjunction, you will feel that much more emotionally alive, sort of electric. Perhaps you'll have the ability to emotionally do things uniquely, perhaps. Then on May 15th, Mars trines the moon. When the moon goes into your fifth house of romance and creativity, trining your physical body, Mars in Capricorn. And while all of these planets have been in your first house of the self and body, you have needed to restructure, take practical actions, and you may even look the part of a Capricorn with so much influence in the first house. However, if these weren't in your natal chart, these are just transiting planets, and I'll get to that in another video. But however, Mars trine the moon is a very harmonious energy pattern where you can perhaps emotionally assert yourself in gaining a new romantic partner or doing something concretely creative. Then on May 15th as well, Uranus leaves Aries and enters Taurus. And so now for the next 7 years, Capricorn, Uranus, the planet, the outer planet Uranus, will be transiting your 5th house for the next 7 years because it's a generational planet. So you'll have sudden creative impulses and or sudden romantic urges or sudden romantic interests or a lot of interest in maybe even sports. Sudden electric and like electric vibrations, you know what I mean? And lots of sudden infatuations, perhaps. I'm not sure. Then on May 16th, Mars leaves your sign of Capricorn and enters Aquarius into your 2nd house of money. Then on May 17th, the moon in your 6th house of work and health and service given conjuncts Venus. Moon conjuncts Venus in Capricorn in the 6th house, your 6th house. So now you can emotionally love what you do for work. And that's on the 17th. Then on May shoot. I forgot about the new moon. Ooh, I forgot about the new moon that was in Taurus. Oh, darn it. I apologize. Okay, then on May 19th, Venus leaves Gemini and enters Cancer in your 7th house of relationships and others. And then the moon enters your opposite sun sign of Cancer and then sextiles the sun. The moon sextiles the sun, so from the 7th to the 5th houses, that happens at 23 hours and 12 minutes. And then on May 21st, the sun leaves Taurus and enters Gemini into your 6th house of work and health, which, let's see. Oh, and then also on May 21st, the moon goes into your 8th house of other people's resources, sex, death, and taxes, and trines Jupiter? Or no, trines Pluto, I think. Pluto. No, that's when it goes into your 9th house. Moon in Virgo. Once it goes into your 9th house, you then have a very harmonious trine from Moon to Pluto in Capricorn, because both are earth signs. Okay, I'm just jumping ahead to save on time because I'm running short on time. Okay, and then on let's see. Wait a minute. However, there was a square here somewhere. Hang on. On May 21st, The moon and I apologize here so bad. Okay, I'm flubbing up. Okay, the moon. I'm tired. That's why it's late. The moon in Leo in your 8th house squared Jupiter in Scorpio in your 11th house of friendships. So you may have difficulty asking for resources from your friends. That also happened on May 21st. And then the trine from Moon to Pluto. Now on May 25th, the moon in your career house squares Pluto. So from an air sign, the other cardinal air, to your earth sign, Capricorn, you now have yet another, you now have yet another challenge or obstacle to face on May 25th. Sorry about that. By the way, April showers bring May flowers. This is said to be, I was just trying to be playful with my old necklace. This is Earth, and by the way, you are here on Earth. I'm trying to be too, okay? Then on, oh my. Then on May 22nd, the first quarter moon happens in, I believe it's, oh boy. Nope, I'm wrong again. I missed my mark again. Gosh darn it. Okay, I apologize. I'm so sorry. Okay. And I apologize for all the shadow. It's just I don't have enough light in here, and I'm trying to shed light from a desk lamp onto the chart. And like I said, it's very late at night. Okay, and then on May 28th, the only opposition of the month, May 28th, Mercury opposes the moon. Okay, so from your 5th house of romance and creativity to your 11th house of friendships, Moon in Scorpio opposes Mercury in Taurus. And so what this can do for you is give you a greater awareness of love and romance and how you might be able to provide or give of your love emotionally, either through a friendship, which becomes more, or a friend introduces you to a new romantic partner. But there's going to be something very great in that regard, since Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. Then on May 29th, Mercury then leaves Taurus and goes into Gemini, into your 6th house of work and service given, joining in with the Sun. They're so close together as it is anyway. And that happens. Let's see, what else happens? Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, here, 6. Then the moon, once the moon goes into Sagittarius, it becomes a full moon. So now that's a figurative or literal opposition, though we don't indicate that because that's not the planets and all that stuff. It's just luminaries and stuff. Let's see. Then finally, Neptune squares the moon Okay, well, while it's still full, there we go. Okay. Oops. Okay. So now, Neptune in your third house of communications in Pisces, thank God. And you know, since the shadow period of Mercury retrograde is still hitting me hard, and I'm a Pisces, go figure. Neptune squaring the full moon on May 30th, the last day of the month. You will experience quite an interesting set of dreams from your subconscious mind to your conscious mind and back and forth. And you may be able to tap into your dreams significantly. And that's all I have to say for this video. Please give it a like and a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and stay grounded, because you are here and you're worth it. Okay? Thank you and have a great month.